What's up, everyone? My name is John Ely, your real estate professional in the greater Phoenix area. And this is your market update for May 2020. Let's talk a little bit about price points, what to expect when you're buying a place or selling your house in the greater Phoenix area. Entry-level home prices are around $260,000 and below. Moderate home pricing is from about $260,000 to about $325,000. Middle home pricing is from $325,000 to $500,000, and upper home pricing or luxury home pricing is $500,000 plus. First of all, what is a market update? It's to talk about the trends that have already happened, what we are seeing today, and to have an educated guess on what to expect next. So, let's get into it.
Here we go.
What has been going on with the real estate market? What are the trends that we've been seeing that have already happened? Well, from March to April, we saw a decline in the number of people actively buying homes, about 39%, and a decline in the number of homes sold by 31%. Now, you might be asking why these numbers aren't the same. Well, that's because we have a higher number of people buying homes than we do selling homes. However, this is old news. Over the last 4 weeks, as Arizona has started to open back up, we have seen an increase in the number of homes going under contract by 40%. This is big insight for what our homes are trending now, and huge for people that have been on the fence about buying a house or waiting for the real estate market to quote unquote crash. I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on where the market is headed in a few minutes. First, let's talk about the increase of homes going under contract. This is great news for people who have been thinking about putting their house up for sale, but have been hesitant because of recent events. Currently, there is 12,329 homes for sale in Maricopa County. 7,434 of those homes are in the greater Phoenix area. In the month of May alone, there have been over 114,840 showings. That means that the average house was shown over 15 times. People are out there and they're ready to find a home. The odds are now in your favor. Listen, I know this is just another real estate professional telling you that now is a great time to sell or now is a great time to buy. But you can't avoid the numbers, the facts, the statistics, because they are the reality and what we should be basing our major decisions on. Right now, we are in a seller's market and just about everything is selling. The listing to sold success rate in Maricopa County is over 82%. However, this just doesn't mean that you can just list your house for top dollar, get multiple people writing offers on your house in any kind of condition. Buyers' standards have raised, and sellers are having an increased pressure to make reasonable repairs and, in some cases, approve concessions for the buyer's closing cost. Over the last 4 weeks, we have seen these numbers increase by 18 to 25% depending on the price point. Let's go back to the rumblings of a market crash. A market crash is defined by a decrease in value by 10% or more. What has to happen for property to drop in value? Well, there's a reasonable deduction that we can use to help us figure that out. First of all, we would have to have a surplus of homes for sale with nobody to buy them. But what could we see leading up to that? What should we be paying attention to? You would start seeing a decrease in the number of homes selling month over month. It would probably take a little bit longer to sell a house. People selling their house might get impatient and gradually decrease the price of their house to incent a buyer to write an offer. Are these things happening right now? Are there any telltale signs of these lead indicators now? Or are there just speculations based on opinions? Remember when we talked about there being 12,329 homes for sale today? Well, in a normal, balanced market, there should be around 33,000 homes for sale in Maricopa County, which means that we have about half of the inventory we should just to be in a balanced market. And in order to tip the scales, we would need to see a tremendous decrease in the number of people wanting to buy a house in Maricopa County. Do you think we're leading towards a large surplus of homes for sale, or on the brink of nobody buying a house, period? Based on everything that we spoke about, I don't see that in our cards for at least the remainder of the year. And here's why I think that. Because the biggest reason that I'm hearing about on why our inventory is so low is that right now home sellers are on average sitting on really good equity in their house, meaning if they sold their house, they would make good money selling it. But if they sold their house, where are they going to go? With the decreased number of homes for sale on the market this year, they're out there looking at, hey, if I sold my place, where would I be going? And they're not seeing a whole lot out there, and it's highly competitive. It's not every day where somebody selling a great move-in ready home in a good neighborhood is willing to take an offer from somebody that first needs to sell their home, or that's contingent on them closing on their house. There's more risk involved in there. It's almost like a which came first, the chicken or the egg. If I sell my place, where am I going? But I do think that towards the end of the year, we're going to be seeing a lot more homes start coming on the market for sale. In the price points at $500,000 and up, a lot of those people just took their house off the market when the stay-at-home orders went into effect. To the contrary, they weren't reducing the prices of their house, trying to incent buyers to write an offer on their place. They just said, hey, I'll just take my house off the market, I'll relist it when all this stuff has blown over or when we're through this, and I'll get more money for my house then. They're not wanting to take a huge hit. And the large majority of that luxury price range are above $500,000. That's what those people have done. But I do think that those folks will be coming back to the market, which is going to open up more inventory for people who are wanting to sell their house, who have a lot of equity in it, and want to upgrade their neighborhood or get into a bigger house or get into a different school district, which is going to free up more of that inventory as well. So I do think there will be an increased number of homes for sale coming towards the end of the year, but I don't think that that's going to create such a large surplus that we're going to see all those lead indicators that we were just talking about. Comment below and let's have a conversation about what you're seeing out there. Thank you guys for watching, and share this video to get this message in front of somebody that you think needs to hear it. And I'll see you guys next time.